Episode 56 YG September 26, 2024. Rotterdam in the Netherlands research on effect of PM2.5 on Gen R. In episode 56 YG 1 California 2 Kansas 3 Michigan 4 New York 5 Oregon 6 Washington 7 Wisconsin 8 Wyoming 9 Rotterdam in the Netherlands. Main content. 1 California Santa Barbara. Notice of public review and request for comments Santa Barbara County Air Pollution Control District. PM2.5 24 hour 1.99 20.7%. PM2.5 Annual 0.347.3%. Permitting action. The proposed permitting action modifies operations of a primary tugboat. 2 Kansas, Salina. Homeowner extinguishes fire in shed. KSAL News. A rural Saline County homeowner's quick action saves an outbuilding after a wood-burning stove ignited it. Saline County Sheriff. 3 Michigan Galesburg. 4 climb out of window amid fire in Galesburg AOL.com RAWSEP View. This experience of a wood structure burning was not cozy. This story shows the effects of wood smoke on human health. Smoke inhalation prevented human peaceful enjoyment of residential property. From the article, Wood. 4 people were treated for smoke inhalation and minor burns following a fire in Galesburg Wednesday morning. The fire broke out around 10 a.m. Excerpts edited by RAWSEP for brevity and clarity in relationship to Residents Against Wood Smoke Emission Particulates, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Wednesday, September 25, 2024. Galesburg, Michigan, Wood. 4 people were treated for smoke inhalation and minor burns following a fire in Galesburg Wednesday morning. The fire broke out around 10 a.m. in an attached garage on Battle Creek Street near Grove Street. When firefighters arrived, they found 3 adults and a child unable to escape the second floor of the home. They were upstairs and the smoke conditions came from the garage through a breezeway into the house, and we had heavy smoke on the first floor so they couldn't come down due to the smoke conditions on the first floor and the uncertainty if there was an actual fire down there. The fire chief said it was too risky to try to get them out through the front door, so firefighters put up a ladder and helped them out of a window. The 3 adults were treated at the scene and the child was taken to the hospital for observation. Crews contained the fire to the attached garage, which was also being used as a living space, and soon knocked it down. The fire chief said it wasn't immediately clear what sparked the fire. The Comstock Township Fire Marshall will investigate. For New York. Can you burn firewood this fall in New York State? CNY News. Here in New York State, what are the laws about firewood? Is New York State going to ban burning firewood? Is there a ban on fireplaces and wood? RAWSEP View. When someone asks authorities if they can burn wood, that person should be required at least to view a video or read an article about the health effects of wood burning on near neighbors, and then be required to sign a document stating that they are aware that they are adversely affecting the health of near neighbors if they choose to burn wood. 5 Oregon Eugene. $1 million grant to boost Oakridge air quality support local wood waste program. KMTR. RAWSEP View. What does smoke proofing against wildfire smoke consist of? When wood waste is burned in a wood waste program instead of composting wood waste into usable soil, what does smoke proofing against wood waste burning consist of? Does smoke proofing alone boost air quality? Does burning wood waste boost air quality? This brief article does not answer these questions. This $1 million grant may improve air quality, but RAWSEP believes it is a fool's errand to burn wood waste and contribute further to air pollution in Oakridge, Oregon and surroundings if burning wood is part of the program. From the article, smoke proofing about 30 homes in the area along with supporting a wood waste program and researching health and death rates due to wildfire smoke. Excerpts edited by RAWSEP for brevity and clarity in relationship to Residents Against Wood Smoke Emission Particulates, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Oakridge, Oregon. The Oakridge area is getting $1 million in improvements to combat air quality concerns courtesy of a grant from the EPA. The Lane Regional Air Protection Agency, RAPA, announced Tuesday it had received the grant, which is slated to go towards smoke proofing about 30 homes in the area along with supporting a wood waste program and researching health and death rates due to wildfire smoke. The money should pay for these and other related projects through June 2027. 6 Washington. Mount Rainier lifts fire ban Mount Rainier National Park. Courier Herald. By firewood near where it will burn. That means the wood was cut within 50 miles of where the campfire will be. Wood that looks clean and RAWSEP View. When someone asks authorities if they can burn wood, that person should be required at least to view a video or read an article about the health effects of wood burning on near neighbors, and then be required to sign a document stating that they are aware that they are adversely affecting the health of near neighbors if they choose to burn wood. 7 Wisconsin. Manitowoc Fire Chief reminds residents of fire pit regulations. See Hafer News. RAWSEP View. This is a fire regulation but does not protect human health from PM2.5 emissions from wood smoke. From the article, Manitowoc's open burning ordinance also states that only non-chemically treated wood can be burned in a fire pit and can include grass clippings. 8 Wyoming Gillette. Campbell County Fire Department Report 9/24/24. County 17. At 4:04 a.m. to Nathan Hale Road for a reported structure fire. Crews found a wood-burning stove inside the residence causing the smoke. Crews vented the building. RAWSEP View. And the wood burner went back to burning wood and causing air pollution that was undoubtedly reported by neighbors in this instance, since indoor residential wood burning PM2.5 invades the yards of near neighbors and sickens them. 9 The Netherlands Rotterdam. Air pollution linked to white matter changes in children. Neuroscience News. Exposure to certain pollutants like fine particles PM2.5 and nitrogen oxides NOx during pregnancy and childhood is associated with differences. Air pollution linked to white matter changes in children. Featured Neuroscience September 25, 2024. Summary. A recent study links exposure to air pollutants during pregnancy and childhood with lasting changes in the brain's white matter microstructure, affecting cognitive development through adolescence. The research, which followed over 4,000 participants, found that pollutants like PM2.5 and nitrogen oxides, NOx, were associated with developmental delays in white matter integrity. These findings highlight the long-term impact of air pollution on neurodevelopment, underscoring the need for stricter regulations. Some pollutant effects diminished over time, while others persisted into adolescence. The study involved over 4,000 participants who had been followed since birth as part of the Generation R study in Rotterdam, the Netherlands. The research team estimated the amount of exposure to 14 different air pollutants during pregnancy and childhood, based on where the families lived. For 1,314 children, the researchers were able to use data from 2 brain scans, one performed around 10 years of age and another around 14 years of age, to examine changes in white matter microstructure. Importantly, these findings were present in children exposed to PM2.5 and PM10 concentrations above the currently recommended maximum values by the WHO but below those currently recommended by the European Union. Our study provides support to the need for more stringent European guidelines on air pollution, which are expected to be approved soon by the European Parliament. Original research, open access, residential ambient air pollution exposure and the development of white matter microstructure throughout adolescence, by Monica Guxons et al. Environmental Research. RAWSEP View. Atopy is a tendency to produce an exaggerated immune response to harmless substances in the environment, leading to allergic diseases such as eczema, asthma, and hay fever. The Generation R study is a prospective cohort study from fetal life until young adulthood in a multi-ethnic urban population. The study is designed to identify early environmental and genetic causes of normal and abnormal growth, development, and health from fetal life until young adulthood. Eventually, results forthcoming from the Generation R study have to contribute to the development of strategies for optimizing health and healthcare for pregnant women and children. Spring 2017 Generation R launched a new cohort study, Generation R Next. An important aim of Generation R Next is to study the health and lifestyle of a mother to be before pregnancy and the effects on the growth and development of her child. Both studies focus on 5 primary areas of research: growth and physical development, behavioral and cognitive development, asthma and atopy, diseases in childhood, health and healthcare.